Hi, welcome to my second recommendation video. I have another 7 albums to talk about. 7 is my number for now. That's what I'm gonna do for each recommendation video. Haven't been buying records or anything. I'm just trying to like save money, honestly. So first album I'm gonna talk about is All That Has Never Been True by the band Ultha. Ultha or Ulta, not the makeup store. We're talking about black metal. We're talking about German black metal. This is their last album that they put out in 2022. Started in 2014, I believe. Yeah, this band has that avant-garde black sound, like down to a T. That, at least that's the word that I picked for this, is avant-garde. Other bands that do the same shit, like I think of like Death Spell, and then I'm gonna talk about Thantifaxath later in this video, but just weird, off-putting, odd riffs, but with so much power behind them, and the vocals are tremendous. This is an absolutely tremendous album. I can't wait till they put out something new. Second album that I'm going to be talking about is Enthroned is the Night by Demoncy. Demoncy's been around for a long time, originally from North Carolina, I believe. Started in like early 90s or some shit. I picked their 2012 full-length release as the one that I wanted to talk about. They've released a lot of good shit. For some reason, I just like this one the most. It's the first one I heard from Demoncy. Their name really says, like, their name encapsulates the sound that they put out. It's very demonic, and it's very witchy and occult-like. It's a fucking awesome sound. It's very like mysterious and shit like that. But yeah, this band has been doing it for a long ass time, and Enthroned is the Night is my recommendation from them. Third album is the one that I'm playing throughout this video. It is called Festering Vampirism by Winter Lantern. I believe they have the same exact origin as Demoncy. I mean, I looked it up, and it said they're from North Carolina. So more American black metal, but Festering Vampirism, title says it all. This is vampiric, gross, ugly black metal. One-man band. I believe it started in like 2019 or 2020 or some shit like that. I believe the project has only been like demos and splits and stuff like that. I don't think they actually have a studio release, so it's a pretty underground project. But it's fucking awesome, man. The riffs, the drumming, the vocals are just tortured and gorgeous. And I've had this album on repeat recently, especially the track, I think it's called Blazing Dawn. It's like the 4th or 5th track on it. I can look it up right now. It's the 6th track on it. The riff in that, which probably will play later in this video at some point, there's a riff that comes in around like the 3-minute mark, and it is unreal. Just the atmosphere, and yeah, man, puts me in a fucking trance. Festering Vampirism, number 3. All right, the 4th album I'm gonna talk about is Profanatica. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Sort of a different direction, but disgusting blasphemies against God is the album that I picked. This was released in like 2010, I think. Paul Ledney, who was originally a member of Incantation, This band was formed out of Incantation. It's like a couple members from that band. And they've been doing this shit for a long time. This brutal, disgusting black metal. More American love. New York, these guys are from. And yeah, like I said, the names have been saying it all this video. Disgusting blasphemies against God. This is a disgusting fucking album, and it's blasphemous as fuck. This is just absolutely hideous, disgusting, blackened death metal. Just absolutely love it. It goes perfect at the gym, or fucking just... It goes perfect all the time, man. Just awesome music. Blasphemous as hell. Right up my alley. Fifth album I picked is the album Blutsabbath from Belphegor. This is their second full-length. One of the more like low-key albums in their discography. They got sort of popular later on in the 2000s and stuff. One of the more popular extreme metal bands, I guess. But these guys are from Austria. They've been around for a long time. I think they formed in like 92 or something. And this is their second full-length from 97. It's just absolute blackened death perfection. To me, these guys, they blend the two styles perfectly. It has the black metal aesthetic, but it sounds more like death metal, I guess. But awesome, disgusting vocals, great riffs. They have more like atmospheric sections, and then they have the sort of just really hard-hitting, like brutal fucking death shit. And yeah, man, this album, I do like some of their earlier works over their recent stuff, but I can pick out probably 6 or 7 albums from their discography and say that these are absolute quality. Their discography is one of the better ones to me in extreme metal. They've been doing it for a long time, and it's a lot of quality. So, Belphegor, Blutsabbath. My 6th album, it's fitting that it is number 6, is Unhuman Disease with their album Dalla Benedizione del Diabolo, which translates to From the Blessing of the Devil. These guys are from Oklahoma, of all places. I don't know what language that title is in, but it pretty much, it says what this album is about and what the sound is, and it's satanic black metal, and it's fucking executed very, very well. Lot of tremendous riffs. Drumming is just relentless. The vocals are just hideous, tortured shrieks. And yeah, these guys have put out a lot of stuff over... They've been relatively underground for a while, and they've put out a lot of good shit. So from Oklahoma, I just like... The more that I learn about, you know, black metal, and you realize that this shit is everywhere, man. These motherfuckers are doing this shit everywhere. So yeah, Unhuman Disease is my number 6. 7th and final album that I'm going to talk about is Hive Mind Narcosis from the band Thantifaxath, straight from Toronto, Canada. Canadian black metal is just where it's at, man. I'm just saying this. I don't know. I love so many Canadian black metal bands. This is a pretty much anonymous 3-man project. I did see these guys recently in February in this very small club in Providence, and originally initially is the right word. Initially they came out in just regular clothes or whatever, and I was like, oh, is this the actual band? Because I've seen these guys perform in capes. And then they came out like after that in their like fucking capes, so you couldn't see their faces or whatever, or their bodies or their clothes, whatever. So they maintained that anonymous image. Absolutely killer shit. I learned that it's mostly like a witchy sort of aesthetic that they're going for. Definitely like occult type vibes going on here. But it is a monster of a fucking album, man. I mean, to me, it's probably the best one that they've released. The one that they released in 2015. I don't actually remember the name of it. It might have been, Sacred White Noise was the name of it. Their first EP that they released was a self-titled, but the Sacred White Noise was absolutely tremendous too. It's haunting, disturbing, crazy, like, complex shit that these guys put together. And seeing it live, I was like fucking transfixed by this shit. The guitar, there's a bass player, and then I think there's just one guitarist, I guess, one lead guitar, and this dude was unfucking real, and the drumming to match with it was just an absolute show. It was an absolute treat. So yeah, that is my final black metal recommendation. Hive Mind Narcosis is my number 7. And that's going to be the end of the video. Those are my 7 recommendations. I kind of tried to, like, switch it up a little bit with the sound and the overall, like, aesthetic of each one. It's all brutal, it's all extreme, it's all fucking metal, but, try to be, like, a bit varied in my selection. So yeah, man, this is my 2nd recommendation video. If you guys want to see a 3rd, really nobody has to tell me to make a 3rd. I'm just gonna make a 3rd one if I want to, or if I buy records or whatever, I'll make a video. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching.